Welcome back to another complete all-in-one front porch rebuild. It's going to be step-by-step. It's going to be all in one video. So stick with us all the way to the end today to see the complete dismemberment and rebuilding of this front porch. First things first, step one is always the demo. We're going to be completely tearing this porch down to grade height and beyond. We're going to be doing it all by hand for you today. We're going to be loading it all up in this dumpster, and it's all going to be getting hauled away same day. As you can see, this porch was completely breaking down and it was absolutely time to go. So the homeowner made the right decisions. This was made of cinder and the cinders had moisture get in and they completely broke down. The fact that I don't even need a machine to do this shows you just how broken down it was. Now, once we get this down, there's a lot of things we're going to have to do to get ready for what's coming next. We're going to be completely changing the look of this. It's no longer going to be masonry. We're going to be switching to wood. So all of you people who want us to build out of wood for front porches, we're finally going to appease you. First things first, we're working out our points for our piers. We're going to be hand digging these piers. We must go 3 foot down. We're going to be putting sonnet tubes in. We're going 12 inches wide, 3 foot down, and these are going to catch the piers. These piers are going to be supporting the girder that's going to hold up the deck. Excuse me. Now you can see they're 36 inches in depth. Time to put our sonnet tubes in, get them all the way down, level across to make sure they're the same side to side, and to make sure that I'm 13.5 inches down from the threshold so that I have my even tread height. Now I'm mixing up high strength concrete mix and I'm filling it and I'm vibrating it all the way down as I pour it. I'm going to overfill it, float off the top, and then I'm going to move on to the next one, doing it in the same exact fashion. I'm going to locate it, I'm going to find my center, and that's going to be my bolt. My bolt is going to anchor down the girder. My next one is filled, it is floated off, it is leveled to the other one. I'm putting the bolt in the same exact location as it is on the other one. We have a bit of wood rot, we're taking it all out, we're putting new pressure treated 2x8 sills in. We can fasten our ledger board into it eventually. Now we're removing all this concrete and paver slabs out of here. We're going to be digging down and we're going to be pouring a huge concrete slab that's going to serve as a multitude of things. It's going to serve as a landing for my deck. It's going to serve as a sidewalk coming off this sidewalk. Our steps are going to be resting on top of it. We're spray painting out for the extension for just how wide we're going, and we're scraping off all the dirt. We're going to be making it 8x8. We're going to be pouring 6 inches of concrete in there when it's all said and done. We're using short load as always. We're pouring 4,500 pound high strength concrete that is fiber mesh reinforced, so I do not need rebar. I'm screeding it as I go, as you can see here. Once it's completely screeded, I know that it's flat. I don't say level because it's slightly pitched. I don't want a lot of pitch because, like I said, a landing's going on here, so it's slightly pitched. I'm taking my bull float out after I get all the rocks down, bringing the cream to the top, hitting the mag float around from all the entirety of the edges. I'm putting on my rough edge. I am then floating it once again. I'm letting it sit about an hour, doing my speed trowel. Going to sit a little bit longer, make sure I go around all the edges. I want all the lines completely out because I don't want anything to show once I hit it with my broom finish. Now I take my broom, I go along, and this is for my rough finish, so this gives it traction. I'm picture framing my edge all the way around, gives it the best look. This looks green now, it will dry white. Always wet your edger as you go so nothing sticks to it, and you'll have your finished look. That back edge back there is going to have steps coming entirely over it. Now that our concrete is poured, it is time to turn our attention to the steps. The rest of the grass has been dug out. We're anchoring down with our brackets. We have our post brackets anchored down. We have our pressure treated lumber here that we're going to be building the frame of this decking with. We're going to be building it out of 2x6s. So we're going to use double 2x6 for our girder, 2x6 for our ledger. We're putting our girder together right now. We've notched off the ends so we'll get around the concrete that we have poured. We're cutting off the excess of that bolt that's slightly above. We're leveling, plumbing, and squaring our girder and going to begin our rim construction. We're now installing our ledger board. In order to do that, we have to cut out some existing siding. This is where I told you we had to replace some wood in there. We replaced it, put ice and water shield behind this. Now we're bolting in our ledger board, going up and down, staggered fashion every 12 inches apart, making sure our ledger is completely leveled. Now we're leveling across and we're doing our joists. Our joists are also going to be 2x6 pressure treated lumber. We're allowed to cantilever past that girder 2 foot, so that is what we are doing. Doubling up on our boards where we need to so we can carry for our picture frame rim that's going to go on there. And since this is going to be composite decking, we must go every 12 inches on center. We have our arrows marking our crown going up. We're putting our joists in, we're tacking them in, then we're going back with our palm nailer and we're putting in all of our joist hangers and our hurricane straps that tie it to the girder. Joist hangers to put it to the ledger and rim, and then we have our hurricane straps to take the joist and put it to the girder. Now we're putting in our 4x4 post that will catch our eventual rail system. Now that we are completely framed out, we're doing our step. We're going to be doing a bit of a platform step to come down here. Same thing, it's going to be 12 inches apart. Now we're putting our white AZAC rim. We are gluing and screwing all the way around. Now it's time to do our decking. We're going with Coconut Husk TimberTech. We are notching out for around our 4x4 post, and we're installing it and we're mitering. This is going to be the picture frame, and our decking is going to run in between this. Want to take your time with this, line it up perfectly, have a 1/2 inch overhang all the way around. Once you get the rim in, you really fly from there. The boards are going to be pre-spaced. We're going to be using our deck spacers that fasten. They're the hidden fastener system as shown here. Marking our cuts and cutting as we go. We're putting our deck flashing right in here over our ledger board. That's our drip edge. And we're going to be running our boards right into that drip edge. And we'll have an AZAC come down from the top and cover it in completely so you won't see the last piece, how it's in there. Now all our decking's in. We just have to finish our step and put our rail on. And here is our completed look. Thank you to everybody who followed along. If you'd like this done, just give us a call and reach out.